Hello everyone, welcome to Tagalog 101 Part 1. So we'll look over at a couple of words here, so let's begin. Our first word is
Kumusta.
Kumusta. Kumusta is a friendly greeting in Tagalog, used just like hello in English. Write the first word of the sentence in Tagalog. So if you were writing the sentence completely in English, hello would make the most sense. And, as I've said previously, hello is the same thing as kumusta. So, kumusta would make the best sense here. Our next word is
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga is a warm and polite way to say good morning in Tagalog. So, in which situation can you correctly use the term magandang umaga? In the first image right here and the last image, it's completely dark, so we can assume that it's nighttime. However, in the second image, we can see light coming from the windows, so we can assume that it's morning, and magandang umaga is good morning. Our next word is
Salamat.
Salamat. Salamat is how people say thank you in Tagalog. It's a polite and warm way to show your appreciation. Now we have a challenge question right here, so you have to fill in the blanks. Since I was getting late to go to school in the morning, I hastily greeted my parents by saying blank. Today was Teacher Appreciation Week, so I gave a card to my teacher that said blank. In the afternoon, as school ended, I was going to board the school bus. I saw my friend who was walking home, so I decided to wave to him and say blank. So, look over this for a minute and try to figure it out yourself. Okay, so let's look over this again. Since I was getting late to go to school in the morning, I hastily greeted my parents by saying blank. So morning is the key word here. So we need to find a word related to morning in the word bank. So kumusta means hello, so it's not related to like morning time or anything. Salamat means thank you, so that also does not make sense. However, magandang umaga means good morning, so we could say good morning to your parents, and that would make sense. And next is today was Teacher Appreciation Week, so I gave a card to my teacher that said blank. So as I've said earlier, kumusta means hello, so that would not be the best fit over there. So however, salamat would work, as thank you is a way to show your appreciation to someone. Next, I was going to board the school bus, so I saw my friend who was walking home, so I decided to wave to him and say kumusta. Kumusta makes sense because you could casually say hello to someone. And next, we have a pretty simple word actually.
Ako.
Ako means I or me in Tagalog. It's a common, polite way to talk about yourself. Now let's review. What does magandang umaga mean? So let's just review over all of these for a minute. What do you think thank you means in Tagalog? If you said salamat, you're correct. What does I or myself mean in Tagalog? If you said ako, you're correct. Now, what does good morning mean in Tagalog? If you said magandang umaga, you're absolutely right. So, the answer to this question is good morning. Fill in the blanks with the Tagalog word. Blank went to the new chocolate store. So, if this sentence were to completely be written in English, I would make sense here, but we need to find a word that means I in Tagalog. And if you remember, that word is ako. And next, what does magandang umaga salamat mean? So, magandang umaga means good morning and salamat means thank you. And so the answer to this would be the first option, magandang umaga salamat, good morning, thank you. However, it's a common misconception for people to choose thank you, good morning. However, we have to look at the order the sentence is written in. Magandang umaga means good morning, so good morning would go first, and then thank you would go next. And then next, we have a question. So blank means to say hello to someone in Tagalog. So remember, ako means I or me, so that does not make sense. Salamat means thank you. Magandang umaga means good morning, and kumusta means to say hello to someone in Tagalog. And then now we have a challenge. Put the words in the same order as the English words. So, any word, a word in Tagalog that means thank you would be at the top, and the same goes for all the other words. So, me would be the second word, good morning would be the third word, and hello would be the fourth word. So, I'll give you guys a minute to figure this out. Okay, so we need to find a word that means thank you. And, salamat actually does mean thank you, so that works perfectly. And then now, if you chose that me means ako, then you're correct, as me is the second thing that goes in this order. And then everything works perfectly after this. Good morning is magandang umaga, and hello is kumusta. So if you had this order, you're correct. So, congratulations for completing Tagalog 101 Part 1. For the best results, repeat the lesson 2 times. It will help you learn faster and remember more. Thank you for watching Languageverse, and I'll see you next time.